Hi, I'm Shelley Kraft, and welcome to SNNLive. We're at the Growth Capital Expo 2014 in Las Vegas. I have with me the CEO of PetVivo, John Lai. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is PETV. And John, how are you? And welcome to SNNLive.
Hey, thank you for having me. This has been a great conference, and I really appreciate you having this interview with me.
It's really good to have you. Let's get right into it. You want to tell me what PetVivo does so that our audience knows?
Sure. Basically, we take human therapeutics and reapply them to animals. And what that basically means is we let the humans prove that it's safe before we inject animals with it.
So now, let's face facts. That's the opposite of most companies.
Yep.
So what do? How do you pick the drug that you want to use?
Basically, we identify the veterinary market for the human drug first. And we don't want it to be just a me-too drug. We want to look at a technology that is what I call disruptive to the industry. Like our first product is for the treatment of osteoarthritis. 80% of all dogs in the United States will get it. That's 20 million dogs. So it's a major problem. But what we have done is instead of using the traditional method of using NSAIDs, anti-inflammatories, which really actually hurts the liver and the stomach lining of the dogs, we inject a particle protein matrix that actually fills the synovial area, and we create cushion in the joint and actually solves the problem of arthritis within these dogs.
So you're a marketing company, distribution company. Are you manufacturing as well?
Basically, we're truly a virtual company. We license this technology, and then we find a partner to actually manufacture it, because you got to recognize we're from Minnesota, and there's tons of medical fulfillment companies, so it's very inexpensive to bring the product to market, and we're able to build a very good margin, and distribution for the product is quite simple because five distributors carry 90-some% of the veterinary market. We sell to the veterinary doctors, and they actually do the application.
So John, that's really interesting, because what you're really saying is you're giving the veterinarian another form of revenue where he's been losing it to the large, store chains. Am I correct?
Absolutely, because the current treatment is basically writing a script, and it goes to Walgreens or Walmart and gets an anti-inflammatory. What we have done is created a product that greatly enhances the lifestyle of the animal, and the veterinary doctor is able to make money on the actual product and the services of injection. And as you know, today the veterinary clinics have become very sophisticated on adapting, pretty much like the automotive car model at Firestone or Goodyear. You're going for an oil change, and you walk out with a full tune-up, and you got your brakes changed.
So what's the size of this market?
Well, if you look from the last 20 years, it's gone from 17 billion to 56 billion. It's recession-proof. And if you look at the drivers of the market, how the family looks at their animal, they have become part of the family. Therefore, they'll spend whatever it takes to increase the quality of life. Basically, the last 5 years, it's grown at 6.3% a year. The veterinary market is where the explosive growth is projected to come forward. 3% of the expenditures are only in the veterinary side, but that's continually growing at a much faster clip than the whole industry.
So where do you see 2015-16 for PetVivo?
Well, we're not a one-trick pony, just a phrase. Basically, we have a series of products that we'll be licensing and announcing over the next 2 years that I think will really enhance our product portfolio and the outlook for the company in terms of evaluation and provide superior return for our shareholders.
What is your website for the audience?
It's PETVivo.com, PetVivo.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's kept it very simple. It's a simple website, PetVivo.com. This is John Lai, the CEO of PetVivo. And this publicly traded symbol is PETV. Another way, very simple. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the Growth Capital Expo 2014 right here in Las Vegas.
Hey, thank you, Shelley, for having me on. It's been a real pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Okay, have a good one.